Hello, everybody. Welcome to this again. Hopefully, very short. I like to keep them short. Um, Offline educational webinar. Now, the reason for this one is I meant to mention in the last one a sentence, a statement, if you like. And I discussed this morning with the group in the live session that I like being in business. I always liked being in business, involved in business, sitting around a boardroom table, reviewing reports, financial reports, balance sheets, income statements, all of those wonderful things. It is my thing. I enjoyed that rather than sit and watch some boring football game where that team are going to kick it this way and this team are going to kick it that way. Something you didn't know was going to happen. Like, it's just me. Okay, so I sat round a boardroom table many years ago now, and a statement was made by one of the members around the boardroom table, and the then owner of the company made a two-word statement or question, if you like, and it was, I found, really life-changing. It was very profound, and I tell you what he said. Whatever the comment was, he said, "Justify that." And it spoke volumes to me then, as it speaks volumes to me now as a trader. I'm looking at the charts and I see divergence, I see the potential rejection of a line. But how do I know that that's really what's happening? So the question, justify that, follows. And we decide, are we going to take a long? Well, we've always got our rules. Again, I'm only showing the dynamic edge or the DT2 or DWL3, however you want to call it, depending on where you find me here. And that's because this YouTube video is going to be available to the public. Now, yes, there's a big run up there, but many traders will look at higher time frames and they'd say, okay, it's in a downtrend on the 15-minute. Why then should I go long? And the question immediately springs to mind, justify why I should go long and where. Well, this is, look, it's after 11, it's maybe 11:15, 11:30 or something. And you all know I like Fibonacci. So I'm going to take a fib and I'm going to run from the first in the run of reds to the first retracement, the green bar there, and it's a seller fib, yes, but we break above the 50% and we break the 61.8, and there is the evil twin drawing, and we can bring him upside down now. It's what we do with an evil twin from the retracement bar to the first, that was the run of reds, and then we can see we have gone up through a buy indication here above the 38.2. We've broken out above the 50%, and if we put a drawing tool on there, I'm not sure what I can use. I don't have something really handy. I'll take this then, and we'd run a little wedge pattern across there, and we can see the breakout. And if we look at when that was, we're looking at what, 11:30, 11:35, 11:45, 15-minute chart, of course. Now, if we look at when that all was on a 1-minute chart, here we go, 11:30, 11:40. There is the usual rules of a DT2 or a DE trade. It's hoppers at the bottom, it's PSAR below, it's bands expanding, it's yellow above green, and an entry with a very clear and present stop and a very clear and present run of pips for you right there. So the key takeaway from this obviously very short session is justify that. And what I want traders to do who watch this, who learn with me, or traders who don't learn with me, traders who are learning generally, when you see a potential opportunity in your mind, I want you to hear my voice and I want you to hear it say, justify that. So if it's a continuation, for instance, where we've pushed up PSAR here, I want you to say, justify that. I want you to hear those words. The NAS probably did something similar. Yes, it's a big run up. The DAX, we were looking for trades earlier this morning. We were looking for longs. And there you go. There's more to the long side. Actually, 24,200 is a level I said we should be looking for earlier on today. And I think Don't know if we've actually been there, but we've been very close, haven't we? Let's have a crosshair on somewhere. What's the high of that bar? 195. 195. So we're close enough, and I dare say we'll get it before the end of the day. That's what we were looking for from this morning. Longs to 24,200. We were looking for them from 120. So there's 80 pips in the mix in there if you're only taking the longs. It depends how disciplined you are. Usually when I enforce discipline, I'm saying I'm only taking this side of the trade. Again, with the answer to the question or to the comment, justify that, because it's not a one-word answer, is it? You've got to justify why the long is valid, or you've got to justify why the short is valid. Otherwise, you should still be sitting on your hands. All right, everybody, I hope that was helpful. Please trade safe. So on your next trade, justify that safely. And I look forward to seeing you on the next live session. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Bye-bye.